Designers commonly want to put images of the species used in the design in layout space. The Align Objects tool can be very useful. So if we pick Modify Align Object, the prompt says select the objects to be aligned. What I like to do is to align this image here with the two above to get them lined up vertically. So I select those three and hit the Enter key. The prompt then gives me some options. In this case I want to align left, so I type an L, and then as a base point to align I click there. Now let me unselect all objects are lined up nicely there, but we've got a considerable gap through here. Let's line these two up. So I'll just move this guy up to give a reasonable gap and then use the Align Objects. I may be able to right click and repeat that particular command. So I pick this one and enter, and this time it will be a top option and click there. Now if we zoom out a little, I think the group looks reasonably tidy. You could argue that there's a slight difference here in the size, so we can bring that one up and align those two perfectly well. So we now have a group of images. They're relatively high resolution. We can zoom in, and if we email a copy of this design as a PDF file or as a high resolution image file, we can give the client an opportunity to get some feel for the sort of species. Produce a high resolution JPEG file by going Tools and Make Raster, and I've set the resolution at 150 dots per inch. I'm going to pick a rectangle. I'm putting the file in a folder called Temp, and I've called it Florida. So we could increase the resolution a little if we wanted to. That will make the file a little bigger. You can see 4,500 odd pixels wide, but I would think 150 is more than adequate for most purposes, but we'll try a little higher resolution. So we click OK, and that image file has now been saved to that particular folder. And what we'll do now is swing to that folder and open it up to take a look at it. Well, here is the result of the image file that's been written out. I'm using If and View here as my photo viewer, and I'd highly recommend that as a viewer. As you can see, as we zoom in here, the resolution is excellent, and the image files that we've placed here look good. So we can produce a high resolution JPEG file and could send that to the client. You may prefer to send a PDF. Because this drawing uses transparency, we can't use the conventional PDF writer, so we use the inbuilt file, save as a PDF. I'll pick Window and High Resolution and OK that, and for my first corner I'll click there and to there. Notice that the floating viewports are assigned a white colour, so white on a white background won't print. We won't see the borders of the floating viewport. So we OK that, and we're asked for the name of a PDF file. I'll just call this test. I won't concern myself with the location of it because the viewer will pop up. So we're now looking at a PDF file, and I can pan, and there's our view. So the high resolution export to JPEG and the inbuilt save to PDF